Every muzzle flash means one more monster gone. There's nothing to help you when the darkness falls. Now it's my turn.
Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to look at Marvel's The Punisher on the original Xbox and talk about why physical media is so very important today. Now, I've got my copy of The Punisher here on the original Xbox. No one can take this away from me. No hack writer, no terrible editor, no horrible artist. This game represents the Punisher, the way he was meant to be, the way he was at the time, and it's respectful. And so one of the things I want to talk about here, as far as respect, as far as an IP, if you're a creator who is lucky enough to get your hands on or be privileged enough to work with another creator on a Batman, on a Spider-Man, on a Superman, on a Punisher, on a Wolverine, whatever it is, you're supposed to be a shepherd for that character. You are supposed to make it better than when you found it. You are not supposed to destroy the character. You are not supposed to damage the character. You're supposed to leave the character better than when you found it. You're supposed to respect it and its lineage and its heritage and all the creators who worked so hard to make that character what it was until you got your hands on it. Now, so many of these people who get on these books seem to hate the characters, hate the properties that they work on, and do nothing but ruin them. They leave them in a worse state than when they were found. And so, for me, the important part is that once you have a physical copy of this, once you build your own library of the things you love, they can't ruin it. They can't take it away from you. And so today we're going to look at The Punisher on the original Xbox, how it respects the lineage and the history of the Punisher through cutscenes, through characters, through just little nods and homages to the character within the game itself and the universe of Marvel Comics. And that's the interesting thing about stuff like this, where I guess the best way to put it is, like, when you get people who legitimately care about the properties they work on, they produce a great product. And so I think as an editor or a creator in any way, shape, or form, if you don't enjoy what you're working on, or the people that you are putting on these properties don't have a love for it, then how are they going to respect it? How are they going to put out work that respects the IP itself and the fans of that IP? Like, we've seemed to pull away from creating things that people like over creating things because the artist or writer or editors or whatever have some agenda to push. And the problem with that is, sure, if you have something to say, that's fine, but does it work within the boundaries of that character? Is the Punisher going to care about the environment? No, he doesn't give two shits about the environment. He does, he's going to go into a crack house and kill a bunch of people. The concern for the environment is there are less bad people in it. That's it. That's all he cares about. He is a vigilante. He's not a good guy. He's not even like Batman, where Batman is a vigilante, but he arrests the people and lets the police deal with it. The Punisher is working on a different level, where he doesn't feel the police do the job, so he is doing the job. He is judge, jury, and executioner, and I think a lot of people forget that. He's not a hero. He's kind of like the solution when there is no solution. Whenever the cops are wrapped up and they can't do anything about things, he goes in and does what needs to be done. Is it right? Is it wrong? That's a topic for another day. But you know, we'll get into the game, we'll have a look at it, and we'll talk about it. And just remember, the old comics, the old games, the movies, all that stuff, when people actually cared about the IPs and loved them, you can still go buy them today. You can go get an original Xbox, you can go get a PS2 or whatever machine you want to play the old superhero games on. And that's great. That's what I love about this. That's what I love about video games, comics, anime, everything like that. On the popcorn flicks, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, we're going to jump into it, and let's go.
There's a crack house near my apartment.
Ooh,
You could use some
crack house,
cleaning
you say?
out. And I could use some target practice.
All right, let's go shoot some crackheads. Let's go. All right, we're going to run in here. We're going to do some punishing. Let's see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? I do like the setup for this. It's really cool.
Welcome to Rikers, Mr. Castle. Accommodations to your liking? I'm Detective.
He's very
Funk.
well done here, too. I
This
like the
is
look of Frank
Lieutenant
Castle.
Richtofen.
Quite a time you've been having lately, eh, Castle?
You want
How
to
many
button up your
people
shirt
have you
there,
killed
lady.
in the last few weeks?
Not
Too much
sure.
cleave.
There were a lot of explosions.
For an officer of the law. Oh,
And what were you doing in the
Got you something stuck
Takagi
in his
building
throat.
last night?
Okay.
I do like the setup where it's basically like he's been arrested after all this carnage, and he's kind of retelling the story in each level.
Let's chat
pretty
while
neat
we
way to
wait
do it.
for him.
So take us back 3 weeks. You're in the neighborhood crack house doing what exactly?
You know, things
Taking
and
a bite
stuff.
out of crime, apparently. What was the body count again?
Let's go. Let's go add up that body count. 3 weeks earlier.
Get the fuck out of the road, asshole!
Oh, I'm walking here.
Forget the things you've heard about the place. About the new New York.
The Big
Times
Apple.
Square's like Disneyland. Those kitchens called
Yeah, his character model and design is really well done.
full of tourists.
It's classic
It's
Frank.
not real. The old New York is waiting just below the surface. There's nothing to help you when the darkness falls. You're laid open so the world can rummage in your guts.
Kappas.
Just because the mayor chased away the monsters.
But yeah, this game was really great. It was really a great representation of the character.
This place has changed.
And as we've seen what has now currently happened with the character, it's a good thing that this preserves it.
Not fall.
Games like this, comics, all that other media, no matter what they do to him in the future, he's still going to be this version here. And I think that's important.
The scum
Right.
in this city need a wake-up call.
What's this guy
Hey,
doing?
babe, what you doing?
Oh,
Come on,
hello.
give me a damn
Let's get this. Get
I'll
over
teach him.
Right.
Hey, you're the Punisher. Thanks, man.
For what?
For saving my life.
Right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess that makes sense.
No, please.
Oh, oh, jeez, that guy just ragdolled like a motherfucker. Holy crap!
Now where's the money? I don't
Yeah,
know.
right.
Only Bernie did. And you killed him.
Oh,
No sense keeping you alive, is there?
oh, Jesus! You know, right into the dumpster.
It's the fucking
Oh God, why?
No shit. Hey, asshole. Come get some.
Alright. A little stroll in here. Ooh, what's this guy doing?
Whoa!
Oh, we'll interrogate him. Let's give him a
Who
punch.
runs this place?
Ah, bite me, asshole. Cut that shit out. Oh! Oh! Damage runs it. He's up on the 4th floor.
There you go, spill it.
Ah!
All right. Get both owned and wrecked. All right, we'll run in here.
Locked.
Locked, you say? Let's go. Let's go get him.
Hey, Maurice, where the hell are you?
Oh, what's up? What up, Maurice? So yeah, I'm just gonna murder fools here all day, every day. Got a free shotgun. Away we go. Oh. Where'd the other guy go? Oh, you kidding me? Yeah. Let's kill this guy. Boom. Not gun to the face. Oh, we're good. See what we got in here. Oh, what's this fellow doing?
Open the gate.
Joe.
No way. I don't know you.
Oh, she doesn't know me.
Suit
All right.
yourself.
I don't.
He thought he was hiding. Thought I was going to come through this door. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Alright. Let's continue to dole out some justice. Okay, that's the front doors.
Keep it down back there, asshole!
This guy behind the TV. Let's go. Gonna dual wield shotguns.
Come on. Screwed, Punisher.
Anybody else here? No.
Even the
That's
small
right.
fish get
That's right.
fried.
All justice. Let's go. He's getting the job done. He's cleaning up these
It's
streets.
too late for money, maggot.
Oh,
I'll pay anything. Just name it.
got nothing in here. Yeah, I gotta talk to this
You're
guy.
the Punisher. Thanks.
There we go. He's dead. This guy. Good to go. Oh, let's grab this other shotgun. Any chance I can dual wield a shotgun, I'm probably gonna take it.
Where'd you hide them damn drugs?
Oh,
I didn't hide them. Terry used them all.
you want some of this? You know, when you hit somebody hard enough to shatter
You
a
can get
bat,
up now.
No.
you're doing the Lord's work.
Leave me alone.
Stay here until the shooting stops.
Let's go back and grab another shotgun. You know, wasting it won't not.
You're
Somebody
safe. I
else
won't
in
hurt you.
Alright, we're saving lives here today, people. We're saving lives.
Hey, it's that finisher dude.
Alright, let's see what's going on here. Oh, special
I should have let you
interrogation.
live.
I don't do drugs, man. I just live here.
Doesn't do drugs,
I
huh?
do drugs. Let me go. I can
Okay,
torture
I do
guys in
drugs.
2B for you.
Nah, I'm good.
Dead.
Finish him.
Oh shit,
You know what I'm
man!
saying?
Don't kill me. I didn't do anything.
No, nothing at
You're a
all.
user and a loser.
It's an addiction. It's not my fault.
Anybody else in here?
Please don't shoot. Watch out.
Psychos and guns are a bad
What an
combination.
asshole. Thanks for wasting him.
No problem, lady. Just doing my job. Alright, let's see what we got happening here.
Whoa, dude!
I don't get you guys wasted out of mine. I suppose it is a crack house.
Guys in trench coats.
I see him
Suppose it
too.
is a crack house.
Probably real.
Maybe we
Anybody in
should
these
hide,
bathrooms?
dude.
Hey, about time. Come on in.
Oh,
Let's get that coat off, drop those guns, and get cozy.
Lady of the Night.
I don't have time for
Hello.
this.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're
Frank does
missing.
not have time to
I
wet
think
his
I do.
whistle. If you know what I'm saying.
You got a big rep and a little dick. Son of a
Let's
bitch.
just.
Ah!
Oh. Anybody else in here want some? No? Let's go. That's cool. There you go. There you go. Anybody else here want some?
Are you dead yet?
Oh, that guy.
The Punisher's here. Burn!
Alright. We don't get time to mess with you.
Can't hit shit.
Let's just go and kill all these guys. How about we just toss a grenade away? There we go. Perfect.
Please.
This guy's still alive? Alright.
Who does this prick think he is?
Oh. Catch and release. How you doing? What's this guy hiding for? Oh. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh.
Sucks
I'm gonna
to
feel
be
that.
them.
Let's go. But yeah, this game still holds up. It's still a lot of fun. You know, you're just running around, getting stuff done. I'm going to precision aim mode with a shotgun. You know, it all makes sense.
Man, I
It all
almost
checks out.
crap my pants there.
Thanks, man.
He just whacked out his mind, or is he dead? Alright. Oh. Oh, good sir, that grenade did not...
Hey, where the hell you going, Damage?
Grenade did not do him any favors.
Locked.
Alright, let's see what this lady's doing.
Help, please!
The police will be here soon.
You're screwed, Punisher.
Me and the Punisher.
Go shoot.
Who the hell is that guy? Dead and dead. Oh. Yeah, I'm not terribly worried. Let's go.
Back off. I ain't afraid of you. Wait. I give up.
Hello, Damage.
Do you? Do you give up? Let's see what he's got to
Talker
got
died,
to say
Damage.
Ah! Go ahead and kill me. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Oh. Oh.
Time to call it a night.
Little Butterfingers, if you know what I'm saying. Oh. Well then. He can walk that off. He's good. Oh, here we go. A little dodge roll. Okay. ASM 129. Oh, that's the first appearance of the Punisher. That's a good call.
No one catches you.
It's a nice little Easter egg there. You know? Alright. One of the extras, we're going to look at comic book covers. Let's get wild here and see that they respect the comics. They show a bunch of the covers. We can go through these beautiful cover galleries and check them out. So let's do it. Look at these. Some great covers. We're at 3 and a 4 issue limited series. Look at that shot. That reminds me of the Snake Eye shot, the silent issue 21. You know, just kind of a slightly different angle. But yeah, that's a really great cover. See, look at these covers. I wish they were higher resolution, but they would have taken up so much space on the disc, and you know, it's just a DVD back then, so you know. But yeah, we'll pop through some of these, and we can see some of these great covers. Here's another one. Rocket launcher right as the guy comes to the window. Punisher was a unique and interesting character. You gotta appreciate and respect it. Look at some of these covers, though. They're super great. And simple, too. Like, they're just, hey, we got 4 colors on here. It's great. But yeah, like, that's the thing. This game respects this lineage, this history. Shows all the covers, has a bunch of nods to characters and events in the Punisher series, and yeah, that's great. So let's keep going through here. Look at that. That's an awesome cover. Like some of these are just perfection themselves, just as far as composition and lighting, and like even the fade on his legs as he's going through with the The toxic gas. Yeah, that's great. It's a beautiful cover. Look at some of these covers. Oh, yeah. Nuclear terrorist over Times Square. The Punisher. No way out of the graveyard. But yeah, and that's the beauty of this, is that you can go back and just look at these anytime you want. These are all unlocks within the game, by the way. You have to do certain challenge events and all that kind of stuff. So they tied all this stuff. These were rewards. You were getting rewarded with these great covers for doing things in the game. But yeah, look at these covers. Like, every one of them is a banger. Like, just awesome. Look at that, like a big motorcycle, like right close up. Kingpin rules on the lockers. Yeah, that's great stuff. Yeah, and that's the thing. Go buy these comics. Go get the trades. Go get the collections. You know, if you want classic Punisher, it's still out there. Go and get your filthy little hands on it, and enjoy it. Look at this. This is great. He's in the land down under. He's visiting Bancroft. Look at this. Las Vegas Knights. Yeah, like he's just like handling these like 4 dudes. It's great. Oh, he's boxing. Yeah, like that's fun. Just a lot of fun covers. Look at that. I do like the perspective on that. All the other guns and then her with the Uzis. Yeah, some of these covers are great. Just really good stuff. Got ourselves a nice Chevy van here. Operation Whistleblower. Oh, he's on a sub. The Punisher takes on the U.S. Navy. That's great. It's great stuff. But yeah, like, oh, we've got Thor, Captain America, like the Blobs there, like, you know, rematch with Doom. I do like, I'll go back to this one right quick. I do like that hot pink background with the blue and yellow. That pops. That super pops. I love that. Incredible design. Look, see the Holy Warriors in the church, all the stained glass. Yeah. 89. And like some great stuff. And we'll keep going through here. We'll load more of these covers. But yeah, it's just great to be able to sit down and just go through these covers. It's great. Yeah, and look at the art. Like, they killed the X-Men. Yeah, look at that. And the Punisher's next. Some of these covers are just wild. Like, super impressed with them. Part man, part machine, all vigilante. Round 2 with the Reavers. Yeah, great stuff. Oh, he's got a Porsche. Jigsaw is back. Yeah, man, I don't know. Big fan. Big fan. Look at that cover. The Punisher in pink. This hot pink and then Jigsaw splattered in blood and he's shooting through his face. The old Texera cover, too. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. I'm telling you, just great stuff. Great stuff all around. Oh, look at that. Jigsaw Puzzle, part 4 of 6. Yeah, like, they were just going crazy with these covers. They were so good. Oh, look at that. It's in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Look at this stuff. Special I Punish New York issue. Yeah, look at that. That's great. He's getting his ass whooped by these ladies. See? Oh, look. There are ladies fighting men in a comic. It never happened. It never happened until, 2020 or something. Oh, that's a good cover, too. Looks like Beachhead. Beachhead's got a gun to this kid's head. Yo, Joe. Alright. Yeah, look at that cover. That is awesome. Now, see, like this stuff's great. Nobody can take this stuff away from you. You can go back to it and look at it anytime you want. Go back to the books. I recommend curating and building your own library, your own canon, if you will, whatever you want to call it. You can just go out and take the things you love and build a collection around that, a library, whatever you want to call it. And that's what I do. If you look behind me, things I love, I buy. Put them on a shelf. No one can taint them. No one can take anything away from it. They'll always be good, and I can always just go to my shelf, whether it's comics or video games or anime or movies or whatever, and I can enjoy them. Ooh, look at that cover. That cover is amazing. Star Spangled Banner. damn, that's great. Yeah, some of these covers are just fucking amazing. That's the last time you don't tip. Blam. Oh, that's great. Yeah, these covers, just hot fire all around. Like, and this is why like modern mainstream comics are dying. They're you know, last nails are going into the coffin because nobody's doing anything like this. Like, nobody's having to take those chances. Nobody's doing the cool thing for the sake of doing the cool thing. They are so worried about what their peers or what some giant mega corporation is concerned with, instead of creating art because they love creating art, because they love telling stories, because they enjoy what they do and they can't not do it. I think that's the thing that a lot of people don't understand, or maybe even misunderstand with a lot of this stuff. A lot of us who are creating and making comics or doing art and design work or whatever, it's because we can't not do it. We have to get it out. You know, you have to do that thing. You have to share that idea. And so with a lot of these people who were working on Punisher, or whether they were drawing it or writing it, they were telling stories not because they felt that they had to, or that there was peer or social or societal pressures. They were creating these things because they wanted to, because they had to get that emotional release of telling these stories. And sometimes, like a Punisher story, just because you may not agree with him as a character, as a, you know, vigilante, whatever, there still is catharsis in the stories that are being told, that, you know, not everything is right. Not all the time, you know, justice is served. People get away with murder literally all the time, and crimes and whatever. And so sometimes people need these stories just to, you know, as dark as it might be, just to get a little faith back in humanity as a whole. To just be like, hey, somebody out there gets it, even if nothing's actually being done. Like, if you're just telling a Punisher story, emotionally, people are glomming onto it and sharing it. You know, sharing the mentality. And so I feel like, you know, that's the big thing, is like you're not always writing these stories or drawing these stories or whatever to actually think that you're going to change things, but you're trying to get the idea of change out there, the idea that there is compassion, that there is justice, whether it is legal justice or it is at the end of a gun. Like, you know, and that's the thing. Like, and it's a story. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's the creator's belief, but it's kind of something that they feel that they need to tell. And so for me, that's kind of the importance of keeping these things around, keeping them relevant, and still respecting. Now, you don't have to like the Punisher, but if you don't like the Punisher, don't buy it, don't read it, don't work on the books. It's that simple. If you want to do the work, don't work for Marvel, don't work for DC. Work on a different IP there that you actually care about. And I think that's the thing that's getting lost with all this stuff. And yeah, like I look at the current age we're in. Like, a lot of people are calling this age the Iron Age, and I don't have a problem with that. For those people who want to do that and want to get back to basics and telling stories, incredible, do that. But like, if you're a fan and you're not a creator, you're not a writer, you're not an artist, and you're just a fan, I feel like this age has been stolen from you, right? Like, you know, you're not getting the characters you grew up loving, and you're not getting the characters that you continue to love with respect, with good stories, with a willingness to keep the IPs true to their source material, to the original creations. And so for those people, like the Bronze Age, there's a Silver Age, there's a Golden Age, and all that stuff was great. But I feel like, regardless of the people doing work in the Iron Age and all that other kind of stuff, I feel for fans, it's a stolen age. They've literally had their favorite characters, even a lot of their creators, just stolen from them. Because a lot of those creators have just been pushed out in lieu of somebody with their pronouns or whatever disability or victim status they claim. For people who actually care about the work, for people who actually respect the work, and fans being fans of the things that they're creating and respecting the history and the lineage is somehow now dirty. And that's sad. That's sad. And I do feel it is a stolen age. And so, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to... I know it's hard to get upset about a death of something that they did to themselves, that they allowed to do to themselves. If people who love the Punisher are no longer allowed to say they love the Punisher or write good Punisher stories in this era, then this age has been stolen from the fans. And that's the only way I can put it, and that's the only rationale that makes any sense. Like, if you're putting things in the hands of people who hate it, and the people who love it are being gatekept and pushed away, then the time's been stolen. And so I hope we get to a point where people start respecting the IP. A lot of those people basically just get financially driven out, where all the books are failing, all the, people are speaking with their wallet, and they have no choice but to either license out these IPs to companies or creators who care about them, or they just crumble, and that's it. But yeah, we'll get back to these covers. They're all great. I'm a big fan. All of this. Biker Bloodbath. The Punisher. But yeah, all great stuff. I'm kind of going on a bit of a tirade here with this stuff, But I mean, that's the thing. Like, what are you supposed to do when you see this stuff happening? You either stop buying stuff. Like, I'm sure, so many of these fans who were fans of characters like the Punisher or Spider-Man or Wolverine or any of these characters have just moved on. Whether they're just not reading or buying comics anymore, or they're reading manga or whatever. Their money's gone elsewhere. That's the sad part. And they did it to themselves. I really wish that even in the mid-2000s, comics were still great. You could see the kind of inflection point as we got up to 2013, 2014, as things started getting weird. And you just weren't seeing stuff that was as creatively interesting, and a lot of the creators were just leaving. The Joe Mads of the world went on to make video games, and Jeff Matsuda and all that kind of stuff went into animation, and those things. So it's they could see the writing on the wall, I think, a lot of them beforehand. And that's a great photo cover. I'm still impressed with the use of hot pink and blue, these kind of neon electric blues and stuff like that, in these Punisher covers. Just that pop of the 80s and 90s. Yeah, so just look at this. Just great artwork. These covers and stuff. Yeah. Look at that. All these painted covers. See, look at this hot pink Punisher action. Really good. He's going under the knife. But yeah, look at this stuff. Just great fun pieces. Oh, look at this cover. Look, we're going up. He's floating up into the buildings. Yeah. Face Off. Yeah. Oh, he's a Euro hit. 1 of 7. Yeah, Viva la France. Now on sale twice a month. Oh, they were just chunking these things out. Yeah, look at these covers. I don't know. Go get this stuff. You see any of this stuff and you're big hype on it? I'm not going to go through all of these, but you know what I'm saying? There's quite a large collection of the covers here. And it just speaks to the respect that this game had for the character. And showing people who maybe saw the movie around this time and bought this game, and now you're exposed to all this cover art and comics and stuff like that. And hopefully you went out and bought these books, you know, and hunted them down before they, you know, were ooh, I like that. Before they were really hard to get. That's a great cover. Look at that. That's simple, stark. Yeah, good stuff. Like, look at, like, just listen. If these cover arts alone don't get you excited to sit down and draw anything, create something, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you know what I mean? Just seeing the stuff is like, ooh, I like this, I like that. Like, goddamn, he's fighting a bear. Like, you know, like, yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. Now Punisher, I like, he goes from fighting the bear to rip the bear. He's wearing the bear's skin and killing fools. Yeah, that's great. Great stuff. Like, it's almost like his, like, Conan the Barbarian moment. Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. But yeah, I'm telling you, you know, good cop, bad cop. The Punisher. Yeah, it's all great stuff. Look at him underwater, getting shit done. Firefight, 1 of 3. Yeah, just some great covers. Look at these things. Like, just beautiful. I'm telling you. Yeah, like, and look at that. Look at him in silhouette. Perfect use of silhouette too, and just the Punisher logo popping out on his chest. Good stuff. Good design. Good, like, just iconic vision of the Punisher. Yeah, it's great stuff. Well, that even more. Suicide Run. Yeah, just great stuff. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. See, and like, look at, like, him on the TV. Like, that kind of stuff. Like, look at the design and stuff there. Like, you could be doing anything. That could have been a mirror. That could have been anything. Yeah, just great stuff. Like, super fun covers. Yeah, just what a history and just interesting lineage. Like, you know, as far as, like, writers and artists on this like, you know, IP, I guess you want to call it, or series, or whatever you want to call it. The Punisher is a series. But yeah, like, and these people cared about these books. That's the important part. You know, I like that, kind of like the reflection, kind of in the water, in the lake. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, there we go. I'm not going to go through all these covers, but you get the drift. You know, it's really cool. One of the other things I want to look at is, as you go through this game, there are all these, like, flashbacks to things that happened in the comics. And so, yeah, we're going to have kind of a quick kind of look at them. And so, yeah.
I have a family.
Yeah, and so whenever, like, so say you're, like, killing some guy, you're interrogating some guy, he'll be like, I have a family. And then he'll remember his family. And it shows a flashback from the comic books. And so that stuff's really cool. Like, again, it is showing respect to the comics.
I just got married.
And the story and the character all in one. Like, they're going out of their way to show their care. And they actually read the books. They actually went and got the source material. But they cared enough to include it.
I'm gonna be a daddy.
You know, and so that's the thing. Like,
I want to go home.
You know, we're getting these flashbacks. We're seeing the trauma that he's been through and why he does what he does. And, you know,
Why don't you
whether that's
kill me?
politically correct or
I just had a baby.
or you know, okay for 2023 or, you know, year of current year or whatever you want to say, wherever you're seeing this. You know, I think that, like, the story doesn't, it's timeless. You know, it's a revenge tale taken to 11. You know, it's like his family was murdered, he's gonna stop crime. It's no different than Batman. Batman's family was murdered, he's gonna stop crime. They just go about it two completely different ways. Same with Spider-Man. His Uncle Ben gets killed. He could have stopped it. With great power comes great responsibility. He screwed up and let Uncle Ben die because he let the guy who would eventually kill him go.
I'll go straight. I promise.
Yeah. But, you know, we got some cool stuff here. I won't go through all of them, but there's a bunch of them.
I'm
and,
only a soldier.
It's really cool, and it really respects the character, and it really allows you to go back and kind of be like, oh, like, there's more going on here than just a guy wanton killing. And I think that's cool. I think that it kind of shows like what has happened to him and how he get to the point of just going out and being a vigilante
I ain't
and
ready
taking
for
out
a
all
coffin.
these
Coffin.
mafia hitmen and busting crack dens and all
You're
that kind
gonna
of stuff.
burn in hell.
So,
I'm dying.
so yeah, you know, and his like, you know, he's been in the war and all that kind of stuff. So he's been through it. He's seen some shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. All right, that's gonna do it for me. If you liked everything you've seen here today, like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and remember, if you like something, buy it. Make it yours. Curate your own collection. Nobody can taint or ruin that for you. Now go grab some games, some comics, some anime, some movies, whatever it is. Get some physical media, put it on your shelf, and enjoy it. Don't worry about hating on things. That garbage will all sort itself out when people don't buy it. And yeah, go buy yourself a copy of The Punisher. PS2, Xbox, I think it was on PC even as well at the time. But yeah, enjoy physical media. Get physical media. Buy the things you love. Curate your own collections. Build your own headcanon. Whatever it takes. Just enjoy things. Enjoy what you like. The things when the people want to destroy your favorite IPs or whatever, those things will sort themselves out. People speak with their wallets, and eventually they'll just drop off. All that stuff is just going to go away, for better or for worse, and you'll still always have your copy of The Punisher and still be able to enjoy it. And yeah, that's what I'm going to leave you with. Enjoy things. Enjoy what's already been done. Enjoy things by people who actually love the things they created. All right, that's going to do it for me. See you next time. Bye-bye.